Time now for the Cannabis Connection Show. Now your hosts from the Dream Days Dispensary in Depew.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Cannabis Connect podcast, your Saturday morning stop for honest, educational, and entertaining talks about the cannabis industry. I'm your host, Sydney Barrett, coming to you from Dream Days Dispensary. Whether you're new to cannabis or just curious, we're here to guide you through the haze with real stories and real facts. You can listen live on WEBR Radio 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. every Saturday, or you can listen in to all of our past podcasts on WEBRradio.com. You can also learn more if you visit my website, www.thedreamdaze.com, and that's DAZE, or by calling us directly at 716-288-7138. Great. So let's switch gears a little bit. You're not just a patient. You also work in the cannabis industry now. Tell us about that and how did that get started?
So I started kind of trying to figure out my place, and being a medical cannabis advocate and being the voice for others is where my passion is. I love educating others, but advocacy doesn't really pay the bills, unfortunately. So I had to look at what am I passionate about and what do I care most about? And that was, in the first place, quality tested cannabis. And my first job in the industry was working for a cannabis testing company, and they test the cannabis to make sure it's safe, free of pesticides, free of residual solvents or anything nasty that we don't want to inhale or ingest. And I thought that was going to be the perfect place for me. At the end of the day, I discovered I'm much more of a people person and I needed more interaction. So I started working for a great edible company that I really loved what I did. I then was approached by my current position, and they recruited me knowing how much I love flower, knowing my passion for the medical as well as the adult use space. And I have to say I'm extremely happy where I am now. And I hope to ultimately retire here and this be my end of my cannabis career, because it has the flower. They care about medical patients. They care about consumers and having quality product. And, the kind of company I work for is in multiple states. So we were one of the first registered organizations that came on the market in New York State. But at the end of the day, we do so much more than that. We supply so many brands, as well as micro businesses, as well as retail dispensaries, our products. And they're all from a medical grade, tested, consistent perspective. So I'm super excited where I am now. Aww. And I really, really hope that everyone loves our flower because it's really great.
Thank you, Nikki, for being so open and generous with your story. You remind us that cannabis is more than just products. It's about people, and it's never too late to try something new. Thank you so much for coming, and I appreciate you so much. You guys can see more information about Nikki at nikkiandtheplant.org. And that is it for this week's episode of Cannabis Connect podcast. If you enjoyed today's show, don't forget to tune in next Saturday, 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., or listen anytime at WEBRradio.com. You can also visit us at 5100 Transit Road in Depew, New York. We're open every day, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., and you can also call us anytime at 716-288-7138.